up to you.
Donny and Marie Osmond, two names that have been synonymous with entertainment for decades. These siblings who rose to fame in the 1970s have been delighting audiences with music, TV shows, and live performances for over 50 years. Now, after all these years, some of Donny and Marie's secrets are finally coming to light. Join Facts First as we present Donny and Marie Osmond's secrets come to light after all these years. Donny and Marie stole the show. The Osmonds were one of the world's most popular family bands in the 1960s and 70s. They started as a four-part harmony quartet, singing barbershop-style songs like Side by Side. They later expanded their lineup and their musical style, incorporating pop, rock, country, and R&B influences. They gained widespread attention with hits like One Bad Apple, Double Lovin', Yo-Yo, and more. But it wasn't always glitz and glamour for them. They faced many challenges and hardships like financial troubles, health issues, family conflicts, and career changes. They also had to deal with fame and pressure at a young age, which affected their personal lives and relationships. Donny and Marie became the standout stars of the family because they had their own successful solo careers, as well as a popular TV show called Donny and Marie. They were known for their catchy songs, charming personalities, and wholesome image. They appeal to a wide range of audiences with their catchy slogan, "I'm a little bit country, I'm a little bit rock and roll." Fame and fortune took their toll. Fame and fortune had both positive and negative effects on Donny and Marie. On one hand, they enjoyed success, popularity, and recognition for their talents. They also had a close bond with one another and their family. On the other hand, they faced intense pressure, stress, and scrutiny from the media and the public. They also had to deal with personal challenges like divorce, depression, and addiction. Marie especially struggled with her image and weight throughout her career. She felt insecure about her appearance and was constantly criticized for being too fat or too thin. She developed an eating disorder when she was 15, when a producer told her she needed to lose 10 pounds for her TV show. She also suffered from postpartum depression after giving birth to some of her children. She eventually overcame her issues with therapy, medication, and weight loss surgery. Marie was preyed upon. Hollywood was a dangerous place for young female stars in the 60s and 70s. One of the most notorious incidents happened when she was young and had to work with Groucho Marx. Marie said he pinched her and made her feel uncomfortable when he was a guest on her TV show with Donny. She also said he was rude and disrespectful to her brother and did not care about feelings or boundaries. Needless to say, she did not enjoy working with him or being around him. Unfortunately, Groucho was not the only one who preyed on Marie. She alleged in numerous interviews that she was sexually abused as a minor by, quote, people with very temporary access to her who were involved in showbiz. She didn't reveal names or details, but said that it affected her self-esteem and mental health for years. She also said she felt ashamed and blamed herself for what happened. Marie also faced unwanted attention from some men who tried to pursue her romantically when she was not interested or ready. When she was 18, she spoke with People magazine about whether she envisioned marriage in her future. She said she wasn't in any rush, but by the time she was 21, she would probably want to be getting serious. But shortly after that interview, she married Stephen Craig, a basketball player who was 25 at the time. Marie later admitted she married him because he pressured her into it and threatened to expose their relationship if she didn't agree. She said he wanted to use her fame for his own benefit and didn't respect her wishes or values. They divorced after 3 years of marriage and had one son together. Marie has used her voice and platform to help other victims of abuse and to raise awareness about this serious issue. They both battled addiction. Addiction is a chronic disease that affects the brain and behavior. Marie has struggled with addiction to food and diet pills since she was a teen. She was body shamed by a producer of her TV show who told her she was fat and threatened to fire her if she didn't lose weight. This triggered body dysmorphia for her, and she developed an unhealthy relationship with food. She started to take diet pills to suppress her appetite. She later admitted she became addicted to them and suffered from side effects like anxiety, insomnia, and mood swings. Marie also had a traumatic breakup with teen idol Andy Gibb, who was addicted to cocaine. She said he pressured her to use drugs with him, but she refused. She ended their relationship on the phone because she couldn't handle his addiction and depression. She said Gibb begged her to marry him, but she knew it wasn't healthy for either of them. Sadly, he died at age 30 from heart failure after years of cocaine abuse. Donny Osmond has also battled addiction to prescription painkillers after undergoing surgery for a vocal cord injury. He said he became dependent on them to cope with his pain and stress. He said he realized he had a problem when he ran out of pills and experienced withdrawal symptoms like nausea, sweating, and shaking. He decided to quit cold turkey without telling anyone, which was difficult and dangerous. Donny also suffered from severe anxiety disorder after starring in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat on Broadway. He said he felt overwhelmed by the pressure and expectations of performing live every night. He said he had panic attacks before going on stage and felt like he was going to die. He further said he used alcohol to calm his nerves, but that made things worse. Both Donny and Marie have overcome their addictions with the help of faith, family, and therapy. Marie's son's death devastated her. Marie's son, Michael Blosil, died by suicide at age 18 on February 26, 2010. He jumped from the 15th floor of his apartment building in Los Angeles after leaving a note saying he had no friends and couldn't fit in. He had struggled with depression and substance abuse for most of his life. Marie was naturally devastated, saying her son was the light of her life. She also revealed he was bullied before his suicide and that she regretted not taking action to stop it. She said she tried to be supportive and loving to him, but felt helpless to save him. She dealt with her grief by relying on faith, family, and friends. She said she believed God had a plan for her son and he was in a better place. She also resumed performing with her brother Donny shortly after his death to help cope and to honor his memory. She said she wanted to use her platform to raise awareness about mental health issues and suicide prevention. She also wrote a book called The Key is Love, My Mother's Wisdom, A Daughter's Gratitude, which was dedicated to her son. In the book, she shared some of the lessons she learned from her mother and how they helped her through difficult times. They're still working hard as ever. Donny and Marie Osmond are still very active and busy today. They ended their Las Vegas residency at Flamingo Las Vegas in November 2019 after 11 years performing together. They said they wanted to pursue other projects and spend more time with their families. Donny Osmond has launched his first ever solo residency at Harrah's Las Vegas, where he sings his hits and tells stories from his life and career. He also recovered from a serious surgery that threatened to paralyze him and affect his voice. He said he had to learn how to walk and dance again with the help of his wife. Marie has joined Fox's reboot of Fantasy Island as a guest star, playing a woman who wants to relive her youth. She's also been speaking about her mental health struggles and how she overcame them. Both Donny and Marie are still close siblings who support each other. They've been involved in various charitable causes, like Children's Miracle Network hospitals, which Marie co-founded. Now it's time to hear from you. Which part of this story was most surprising to hear about? Let us know in the comments section below.